I need 28 people to this live. Good morning, Richard. I heard you like Auburn, but your dream school was the University of Florida. That's what I heard. So we can talk about that actually. I love telling this story. Thank you guys for the roses. Okay, we've got 4 so far. Danny, Tanner, user 717, and Richard. Thank you all for the roses. My dream school was Duke. I loved Duke. My sister went to UNC Chapel Hill, so I was like, Duke is close, but it's my own experience. We won't have the exact same, because I've been very intentional in my whole life that I didn't want to just follow in my sister's footsteps in everything. So I thought, she's at UNC, I'm at Duke, perfect. I wanted to be a lawyer. I wanted to study criminal justice and be a defense attorney. This is my senior year of high school. So 17-year-old me thought, Duke Law, perfect, love life. Duke was the only school I applied to. I did early decision and I thought, put all my eggs in that basket and said Duke would be the one. They rejected me, shocker. And I was very much victim mentality at that point in my life because I was the salutatorian. I had taken 7 AP classes. I had straight A's. I was involved. I was class president. I was NHS student council. I did all the things in high school, like literally. So then I had to figure out, well, where am I going to go? So I toured a bunch of schools, like all over the country. I mean, I'm talking Stanford, Michigan, Villanova, NC State, Florida, Auburn, Georgia, all over. And my next thought after Duke's rejection was Georgia. And I thought I wanted to go to Georgia and be a cheerleader. I didn't tour Notre Dame, but I had been there before. I didn't even apply, but I just didn't feel like it was meant for me. But it's a beautiful school. And it's similar to Duke, like looks wise. But anyway, so we go to Georgia and I hated it. I was like, no, I'm not meant to be a Bulldog. Not it. And my mom was like, Casey, we did not come to Georgia just to turn around and drive back home. So we came to Auburn and I fell in love with Auburn. I loved it so much, so comfortable, so homey. Then I go to NC State in Florida and I fell in love with NC State, fell in love with Florida. And I was like, well, dang, now I've got my top 3 and I don't know which way to go. And at that point, it wasn't even like 1, 2, 3. It was just all 3. So Florida was my 3rd place choice. I had eliminated Florida the day before I had to decide. So May 1st is college decision day. So I took Florida coin toss. Something just pulled me in my gut back to Auburn, but I loved NC State, and if I could do it again, I would choose Auburn 1,000 times. But if I could live a second college experience, I would go to NC State.